It was a big weekend with the president, a very, very big weekend. And today was to be a very big day. The Fake News Awards coming out today. But wait a minute. There might be a bit of a delay. Rachel Sutherland, Fox News. Good morning. What do we know?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, it was a busy weekend, not only at Camp David, but on the Sunday shows with this book. But yeah, this Fake News Awards, they were supposed to happen. The president has tweeted that's put off for a little while longer because he said there was so much interest. And I'm wondering what the dress code is for this thing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything like that.
I can see the headlines. They wore what to the Fake News Awards? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're going to need the people who sit back and critique the outfits on top of it.
Are you doing red carpet coverage,
Where's
Rachel?
Joan Rivers when you need her, right?
Well, I mean, perfect. I believe she's in the
gone.
great beyond.
You're right. Good point. So what are we saying now? Maybe Wednesday is when the Fake News Awards will be divvied out.
I believe so. I think he was saying the 16th. No, January 17th. Excuse me. Wednesday, January 17th.
All right.
So, yeah, he says that will happen. I don't even know what that means.
Next week. Yeah, he must.
Yeah, it's next week.
Can you imagine? There's so much interest. There's so much interest that it has to be delayed because this is much bigger than we ever thought.
Are there any front runners, Rachel? I mean, are we hearing any scuttlebutt?
Don Lemon, I think, is a
He doesn't watch Don Lemon, though. He never ever watches Don Lemon.
But then Rachel, then the Fake News Awards, if it's only what he watches, it would have to be all Fox, right? He doesn't watch CNN, MSNBC.
No, I think he does, right? I mean, but he watches.
I think he probably does. Look, he says he doesn't, but I mean, according to this new book and other sources, he's got all these big screens in his room.
Let us go. Let us go. Let us go to the weekend and the book and the craziness. Listen, I'm just going to say this, Rachel, and I'd like your take. I'm not sure how much I trust this author. There are mistakes in the book. There are inconsistencies, but Bannon is not denying what he has said at all, although he is kind of apologizing. But to me, the telling factor in all of this are the tweets that the president put out to defend himself. To me, those were crazy. And those were authored by the president. That's just my whole take on it. The president, if he'd have left it alone, we all would have dismissed this thing and moved on.
Well, that's been kind of his way of doing things all along. He calls more attention to something that if he were to just leave alone, and that includes the entire Russia investigation.
Absolutely,
actually.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. If he could just let it go, but he's not able. It appears to let it go. Look, I'm wondering how this guy had that kind of access to the White House. He said he was just hanging around.
I know, and it was almost as if he was with Bannon. So everybody's like, and as a matter of fact, according to one of the Sunday shows yesterday, the author, the president, actually introduced him to people in the White House. He was like, no, this guy's really good. And you're looking at some of his stuff, he's amazing. Well, meanwhile, he's a turncoat inside the White House, and he is just getting ready to lambaste the president. And who would have known all this time Steve Bannon is feeding him with negative stuff?
And I found it fascinating. He did not deny that he said these things.
I know,
So but he didn't. I mean, he issued the statement. It was interesting. He didn't outright apologize, but he did express regret and that he supports the president's agenda.
Still supports the president's agenda. Boy, with supporters like that, I mean, who needs supporters? I mean,
I haven't been over to Breitbart yet. I need to check out the comment section and see what's going on.
So what are we hearing that this does to Bannon? I mean, this has got to really just destroy his plan to really get new people reelected, to oust Republicans in the Senate.
You know, he still has a pretty loyal fan base. People who really like Steve Bannon. It'll be tough. I mean, if they felt like they had to choose between one or the other, but I think he can maybe come back from this. Again, time needs to go by, and he needs to regroup. But he may be able to come back.
Wow. Is there anything more? I guess that's enough. I don't think I can take any more.
It's only Monday.
And it's only Monday. Rachel Sutherland, thanks so much. Enjoy your week.